we have here is evidence that the topology of the world is not the topology that we ordinarily see. Separated by a certain distance. We walk across a room and we think, well, we've left the far wall of the room behind us and so forth. But there's an attempt to say, well, maybe things that from our macroscopic point of view appear to be widely separated in space, like New York and Chicago, just to take two macroscopic examples, from a microscopic point of view might actually be... What we have here is evidence that the topology of the world is not the topology that we ordinarily see.
Me no gusta. Patada el diccionario, o sea. Patada el diccionario totalmente, ¿eh? Hello, guys. SoundCloud support did it again. More details in just a minute. Anyway, shall we start? By the way, I fixed the transition like music jump scare bug thing. So enjoy. Hello there and welcome back. My name is Paul, aka Modus. I hope you've had an amazing week, and today is October 10th, which means it's Friday chill time. SoundCloud support, more like SoundCloud do not support. SoundCloud unsupport. SoundCloud detract. SoundCloud oppress. Okay, so the thing is, okay, they told me, okay, so this is the fallout of the whole like willpower copyright content ID crusade thing, war on war with SoundCloud and like their broken copyright system. By the way, their SoundCloud for artists content ID dashboard still broken, still 404ing out of existence for like 2 months now. This is okay. Thing is, they solved all those content ID things. They cleared them all, right? So I gave them my huge as fuck spreadsheet. They told me that they didn't read spreadsheets because apparently they don't have computers. They're still using paper and telepathy to communicate. So I had to sent the exact same thing, just with the links pasted in plain text in the email with like 300 something links. Okay? So I did that, and then they finally cleared them, and then they told me for future claims, so my song is going to get claimed again in future streams. But now it's not that big of a deal because we already have memberships enabled and they're not going away. Okay? So they told me for future claims, if you want to clear them, send a dispute and we will clear it. Now, this is after I tried to dispute all of those content ID claims on Willpower myself and I got them rejected for some reason. Okay? So they uphold their claims and then they force me to appeal, risking a copyright strike every single time I appeal. Okay, so they told me that I would be able to just dispute and have it cleared. Apparently not, because I tried again on like last week's last week's feedback stream. Jesus, I can't speak. And it happened again. The dispute got rejected and it forced me to appeal. So I send them an email and I go, hey, this is happening again. What do I do? And they say, in nearly every case, we reinstate our initial claim and release the appeal. But why? But why though? You're just forcing me to go through the same process twice. It's just... Luckily, this does not in any way put you closer to a copyright strike as we wouldn't issue a takedown on your channel. Okay, that's good to know, so I won't be risking copyright strikes. That's good to know. But then, that means this makes even less sense because you're just making me go through the appeal process twice, once as a dispute and then as an appeal to the dispute for no reason. Because you're not going to consider taking down my channel. So it makes even less sense to just make me go through it twice. They say, we can flag your account so we can more easily identify it in the claims review process. Please. That would be nice. But some assets may still slip through the cracks and would need to be appealed. I can understand that. Or... you can collect the video IDs and do a weekly/bi-weekly/monthly release request through contacting support. So you want me to contact SoundCloud support every week? You want me to go through AI chatbot hell every single week just to get to a human on SoundCloud? Sorry, I don't think I'm going to be going through that in at least another 183 years. So just, I think I'm done with SoundCloud's chatbot for now. I think I'm done with SoundCloud's chatbot for now. Man, this mouth sore's killing me. Es que nací en Austria, darle la culpa a mis padres, copón. Tiene síndrome de murciano ahora, ¿no? Hola. How's the rain? Here, at least in my town, it has mostly subsided. The worst part was closer to the coast. So places like Cartagena, Mazarrón, those have suffered a heck of a lot more than I saw here. Here, it was actually pretty tame, a lot tamer than I expected. But like, yeah, just an hour's worth of drive away from here, it was absolute carnage. It was pretty bad. But I haven't seen any like catastrophic events happening. Like, there have been some trees falling, but for the most part, everyone has been safe, which is good, which is very good to know always. They do say that Saturday morning the rain will continue, but it will mostly move upwards, move up the country a little bit. So it'll be subsiding here, but it'll still be there like Saturday morning. But I don't expect it to be as much. Lucky you, even then the chaos was so close. Yeah, but like I said, apart from some trees falling and Schools were canceled today, so that's good. Workplaces did suggest not to go to work, which fine. Hi, Opal. Yeah, for the most part, seems like it went smoothly. Okay, some people had to leave their homes for a few hours. This wasn't our case, but yeah. Yo, we like not doing work. I don't like not doing work because I feel kind of useless not doing work. You know, I have to do something, even if it's just for myself, even if it's just producing, doing some video, recording something, recording something for something, or for someone. I don't know. I have to be doing something, right? I have to earn the last 30 minutes of the day, just like playing Panzer Dragoon or like Sonic Cross Worlds or whatever. I have to earn that moment, you know? Yeah, that sucks. People having to evacuate or if or worse, abandon their homes because of floods. In the UK, you know a storm is serious when the winds knock the wheelie bins over. Very, very rarely have I seen that here. Like, mostly I live in a region where it rains very little. And then what happens is that an entire year's worth of rain just falls in a single day all at once. Hi, Danny, by the way. So yeah, it's just... There'll be like an average... like a yearly average of rain, but that isn't really a yearly average. It's just that that number is just rain in a single day, and then the entire rest of the year nothing. You know, you know, a storm is scary when the sky turns dark green. Holy shit, dark green. I've never seen it turn dark green, like uranium radioactive type shit. But I have seen this like brown, dark orange like sky, almost fiery type sky, because we have had episodes where sand from the Sahara Desert was kicked up by the wind and blew all the way over here, right? So we had episodes of Saharan like sandstorms. Yes, he said sandstorm. I'm funny. I have, and it's horrifying. Dark green. How? Like what? How? What? Like what type of weather event would cause the sky to turn green? I can't think of anything. Because like fire, red, or like orangey. Sandstorm, also orangey, like brownish. Rain. What kind of rain is green? A storm, but it rains strawberries. I actually heard of a place here in Spain where it once rained frogs. Apparently, there were tornadoes. There were like small tornadoes in an area, and it kicked up like like ponds full of frogs. And like a village that was nearby had like raining frogs for a few minutes. DuckDuckGo is your best friend. You are based for mentioning DuckDuckGo, for telling me to DuckDuckGo it instead of Google it. Based. Okay, dark green storm. Oh, it looks like either The Matrix or a Loki episode. By the way, I fixed the music jump scare bug. Check this out. No jump scare. Sick. I fixed it by downgrading to an earlier version of OBS where this didn't happen. That's it. I downgraded. Okay. Let's look this up, shall we? Well, okay, so it's like hurricane type stuff. But what would this be? Like, what would make the green color? Would it be like dust? Or like light scattering in the rain particles? For some reason making it green? Yeah, that looks fucking terrifying, but this is a very heavy storm. Yeah, we don't have hurricanes here. At most, we have tornadoes, which are like the little brother of hurricanes. So we have had some episodes where winds have reached around 120, 140 kph, which in miles per hour is to be something like 70, 80, 90 miles per hour winds. I remember one single day a few years ago where I went upstairs to the attic and there was just like this like deafening noise all around, and it was just, there was so much wind. Right? It was so much wind. But it was just one day. I thought Dubai was in like the desert or something. But it is. But it is, brother. Well, yeah, it's like close to the coast, but if you look at like a satellite like picture, like all around Dubai, it's pretty much just, yeah, just look at it. It's just desert, brother. As pretty as they make it look, it's mostly sand, brother. That's Dubai. I thought Dubai wasn't like, must be some bacteria, ozone, or some plant oils. Bacteria? Bacteria in the air? Well, I guess, yeah. But like what? Cyanobacteria in the air? Just like I don't know. Maybe cyanobacteria get like kicked up from the ocean and then just that like in my head that would make no fucking sense. But maybe scientifically, like just because I think it doesn't make sense doesn't mean it has to be wrong, right? Maybe there's an explanation that's scientifically correct that for me is just absolutely wild because I've just never, right? Because I've never seen it. It's basically from how thick the storm clouds can get and how much rain there is, making the light scatter. Okay, so it was mostly like a light scattering thing. Okay, so it's the same reason the sky is blue in the day. It's not because the actual outer space is blue. It's just our atmosphere scatters the light. So it's like a similar concept, but with rain. Okay, I can understand that. Scientific explanation: the sky turns sickly as the earth splits. Oh no, the sky is ill. It's like Chicken Little. The sky is falling. The end times are here. Cool. End it now, please. Finish it. Leave no one alive. The sooner the better. Okay, and the light waves are just longer. It makes sense. No, green is the easiest color for us to see, or like the color that requires the least power. So, you know how in sound frequency, because I always like to take things to like my territory because I can explain it there. In sound frequencies, okay, there is what's called the equal intensity curves, I think it was called. The Fletcher-Munson curves are basically a curve of... I can just show it to you. I can just show it to you because we have technology. Equal loudness contour. There you go. I knew it had to do with equal something. Okay. Ooh! Make fucking stop! Okay, thank you. An equal loudness contour is a measure... Wait, no. I have to change the music for this. An equal loudness contour is the measure of sound pressure level over the frequency spectrum for which a listener perceives a constant loudness when presented with pure steady tones. The unit of measurement for loudness levels is the phon and is arrived at by reference to equal loudness contours. By definition, two sine waves of different frequencies are said to have equal loudness level measured in phons if they are perceived as equally loud by the average young person without significant hearing impairment. The Fletcher-Munson curves are one of many sets of equal loudness contours for the human ear, determined experimentally by Harvey Fletcher and Wilden A. Munson, and reported in a 1933 paper entitled Loudness, Its Definition, Measurement and Calculation in the Journal of the Acoustical Society of America. Fletcher-Munson curves have been superseded and incorporated into newer standards. The definitive curves are those defined in ISO 226 from the International Organization for Standardization, which are based on a review of modern determinations made in various countries. Amplifiers often feature a loudness button, known technically as loudness compensation, that boosts low and high frequency components of the sound. These are intended to offset the apparent loudness falloff at those frequencies, especially at lower volume levels. Boosting these frequencies produces a flatter, equal loudness contour that appears to be louder even at low volume, preventing the perceived sound from being dominated by the mid-frequencies where the ear is most sensitive. Basically, what they're trying to say here is this is a plot of how much energy, how much sound pressure is required for you to perceive all of these different frequencies at the same intensity. For you to perceive 100 hertz versus 1,000 hertz at the same perceived loudness, okay, you need this pressure or this pressure. As you can see, the lower the curve, the less energy you need to perceive those frequencies, okay? So you will see that there's a little valley here from 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, and 5,000 hertz. So 2K to 5K is our easiest range to hear, okay? And the range that requires the least power to produce. This is why really cheap speaker... Okay, this one's not particularly cheap, but really cheap Bluetooth speakers sound really tiny and have a lot of 2K to 5Ks, have a lot of mid-highs and not a lot of everything else, because they only have so much power to produce that range of thing, right? And so the more power you have in a driver, the more frequencies you can reproduce, theoretically. And then you can use like acoustic tricks like rooms and then the enclosure of a speaker to make frequencies bounce in a certain way that you can change that, right? But at its core, this. Why were we talking about this? Light waves. Light waves follow a very similar principle where this would be green light. Okay, green light is the easiest and the one that requires the least power to be perceived at the same intensity level by our eyes. Okay, is the easiest to reproduce. That's why if I change the background lights to green, there you go, it will appear brighter than if I changed it to red. You see how it just darkens a little bit there? And then if I change to green, there's more like backlighting, like more reflection in the bed and in the cushions and in the plushies there. And then if I switch to red, there's not that much of that anymore, right? Green is the brightest, blue is a little bit less, and red is the hardest, right? So yeah, there you go. Thank you, Senor Pablo, for the lesson. I forgot why we were even explaining this, but we were talking about like rain and hurricanes and things. Colors can be represented by frequencies, and the storms are so intense they start low passing the color frequencies. Ah, yes. Oh no, my hurricane cut off the highs of my tornado. Oh no, my rain got low cut. My clouds got reverbed. We were talking about the storms I've seen. Okay. It's just went on like a 3-year-long tangent. So this would be like a band pass. Everything is a band pass because you pass the band. What? I feel like I'm EQing my drawing whenever I adjust the color curves on my drawings. You would be surprised just how many similarities there are between working in video, like in color, and working in sound. There's so many concepts that are parallel and pretty much identical. They have the same principle. Bit depth, for example. The more bits you have per sample, the more dynamics you can store on a sound file. Okay? The more possible loudness values a sample can take on. Exactly the same with color. The more color bit depth you have, the more color information, the more dynamic range you have, and therefore the more you can mangle the image in the color correction tool without losing quality. Right? It's just called curves on Procreate. It's called curves pretty much everywhere. On DaVinci, I have curves. In GIMP, I have curves. Sorry, Photoshop users. Yes, I use GIMP. Cry the fuck about it. Modus! Humans aren't here. Oh shit, you're right. You're right. Humans! I summon you! No, that's the wrong sound. Humans! What would be a right sound for this?
Are you
Where was the Windows XP boot up sound?
Pablo?
There you go. Humans, I summon you! They'll boot up in a few seconds. They're booting up. I don't care. The sky just has a Sims shard above it because it needs energy for it to discharge. I'm sorry. The only Sims game I've played is Sims 2 on the DS, which is like the least Sims game. It's like a single player story, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the other Sims, with the other Sims games. Okay, humans should be working now. Humans, are you there? Yes. There you go. It's cool to see how different art forms overlap. Yeah, when it comes to the digital realm, there's a lot of concepts that are very similar. Holy shit. I just invoked the humans. Isn't the curve tool also called an equalizer? Not on Resolve, not in GIMP. They're just called curves. Or at least, I don't think we're talking about the same thing. Isn't the sky already high passed because of Rayleigh scattering? Can we stop? Oh man. Nice spam, Lyrosaur, by the way. Pronouncing Lyrosaur is Lyrosaur.
2025, what makes someone a criminal?
The way your name is written, it doesn't even suggest that. But okay, I'll let you have it. Stop with what? Physics? Yes, please. I had my share of physics in high school. I would like not to talk about physics ever again, please. I would like not to talk about electric fields, electromagnetic like shit. I would like not to talk about optics and like Snell's law, and I would like not to hear about that ever again, please. I've had enough. Can't wait to also get into the Fourier transform. Oh no, is Fourier transforming the sky? He's breaking it down into the individual wavelengths. Snell's law, clearly you haven't studied physics. Snell, as in Snell. Snell's law. Maxwell's equations. My sister is currently studying that. I'm not. Well, I like very briefly just went like very brief overview, but I never really did any like problems with Maxwell's equations. To be fair, I was really bad at physics. I was okay. It's just I was producing No Limits in my last year of high school. So priorities. Based. Oh man. No, it's just I was okay. It's just there were some like okay. I used to be like a straight A student, right? Because when you have no fucking idea what to do in life, you just study. Because you have nothing else to do, really. Because you don't know what you want to do in life. So all you really can do is study to just, right? You used to be straight. Holy shit, daddy! Big reveal! Yes. I used to be straight A. I used to be straight A student, and then like the last couple of years of high school, it started to go down, down a little bit, because I stopped music school. That's one, and then I was starting to get more and more into production. Like it stopped being a hobby, pretty much. Why aren't some of my messages showing up on screen chat? You might be on top chat mode. You have to go into live chat mode on the chat itself to see all the messages. So yeah, it's just why would I spend? So two things. Why would I spend so much time studying and get all these really good grades if A, I already know what I want to study, and B, I don't need the super high scores for what I want to study. All I need to do is graduate. So I just went like full optimize mode and said, I'm just going to study the minimum necessary and just dedicate all the rest of my time to music. Because it's what I want to do. And then when I got to my sound design, it's not sound design, it's sound technician degree. I aced it. Fucking like best of class, I think I was. Yay for me. Ooh, flex. I don't want to flex, but it's true. It's an objective fact. I think I was best of class. But that was because I loved what I was studying, right? And it didn't feel like studying to me. He produced No Limits instead of taking limits. I did take limits, and I did take derivatives, and I did take integrals, and fuck violently. Limits, derivatives, functions, and integrals. Screw them violently, okay? Hi Zintrix, what's up? Okay. It's just, man, that was That was hard times. Not, I wasn't very proud. Just, all I was doing was just limits exercises every single fucking day, and like function exercises every single fucking day. Like find the limits to this function, and like say I get stuck in a bathroom 2 years from now, and I go, oh hey, I'm going to find the limit to the function that governs the gravity of this door handle, so maybe I can get it open. They never taught us how money works. They never taught us like basic things in life. I wish cooking was a subject in school. I would have liked for cooking to be a subject taught at school. I would have liked for economy to be in every type of degree, not just letters. Like, I would have liked for economy to be in sciences studies too. Like, what's... My school has a culinary class. Well, ours surely didn't. Write better messages and you might see them. Damn! Ooh, sick burn. Liar, no one likes differential equations. I like mimets. You like mimets. Well, he never said he liked limits. He likes mimets. Whatever those are. You like mimets and functions and derivatives and differential equations. No, you don't. No one likes them. I did do some degree of like differential equations in last year of high school. Yes, I do like minutes. No, I said mimets. No mimets. I wish I had that one plugin on OBS where I could just draw on the screen. I think I'm gonna look it up and see if I can download it, because there's a plugin that allows me to like draw on the on this video signal. Like it has the entire canvas in OBS I can draw on, so I could draw things on top of myself right now. That would be sick. Or just like draw things on top of the screen. Because I'm about to do the dumbest shit. I'm about to do what's called a pro gamer move, and you are going to laugh because it will be funny. And if you don't, the protocol's coming for you. Can I say? This is Gardic phone all over again. Guess the album. Oh no, it's the white void. The humans are nearly invisible here. Oh no. There is no, I don't have the black background thing. Oh no, I have to fix this. I am completely invisible because I forgot to do the same thing I have on the Saturday layout, where I just have a bit of a black like drop shadow. on the human PNG tuber. Do you know? Hey, Danny, do you know about the human PNG tuber redeem thing? Like, do you even know that that's a thing? Where was my little like drop shadow thing? I have no idea. Shadow? No, that's not it. Shadow? I have no fucking idea. I don't know what the asset is. It's in the Saturday layout, but I'm not going to open that layout now. Oh, I think I found it. Okay, I found it. So I have this asset that's just like a small drop shadow thing. And if I do this, right, okay, I'm going to force it. And then the backdrop, I need to rename this, backdrop. I put it below the human. Oh, it's set to at mode. I know about this. Normal. Okay. We're getting somewhere. And this is we set it to okay. And then I go to backdrop and I copy it twice basically. To just make it twice as dense. There you go. Okay, that's a little bit better, isn't it? That's a little bit better. Okay. Whoa there, buddy. Whoa there. What was that? What was that, brother? How did I solve that? How did you solve that? Transition on hide. Transition on hide. Oh, I think I know how it was. Because it was I had to use the move transition instead of the sliding transition. Yeah? Yeah. I think it's that. But, okay. That works. But now I have to set it so it appears from the bottom left corner. Position center right now. Bottom left. See if that works? Nope. I have to change it somewhere else. Here. Bottom left. See that now? There you go. And now I have to do the same but on hide. Same thing. Bottom left and bottom left. There you go. There you go. Human PNG tuber is back. And now it actually works. And I'm going to make it so I slide out of view. Let's go! Okay, give me a minute. Sorting this out. And then transition on hide. Slide left. Yeah, but that's a little too quick. I'm gonna do 850 milliseconds. And then 850 milliseconds for this as well. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Okay, so when you activate the human again, that'll happen. There you go. Nice. Anyway. No limits. It was pretty easy, right? Taking control of the totality of existence. It's humus and mos. What? Oh yeah, speaking of Saturdays, I might finally have something to send over again. Is it what I think it is? Starts with A and ends on Philion? I just received my stylus for my framework and it works quite well, but I'm gonna need a palm rejection glove, and so far the only alternative I have at home is a heavy-duty biker glove that is cutting off the circulation of my fingies. Lol, Lameo, no. Okay, so it's the evil brother. It's Ophelion. What? He said Ophelia. Holy shit. You look like Bubbles? What? Like Bubbles? L'Hôpital, or square subtraction rule. Oh, L'Hôpital. Oh, yes. I know about that. I remember about that. Just it's so crazy that there's this really advanced technique made by a man that's essentially called his surname is Mr. the Hospital. This is fucking crazy. That's probably where he ended up after he invented that technique. Autotune E sharp? Are you crazy? E sharp? Have you nothing better to do than to say a E sharp? Alright, here goes. E sharp is F, so, and you said minor, so. Da 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 da. Yeah. Hello. F. Press F to pay respects. Whoa! Whoa! By the way, the solution to the limit is 2 times square root of 3. Can't focus. Oh, there you go. See? You just pet my hand, Opal. You just used a hand to pet a hand. You see this thumb in 4K? That's all you get. And now I have to sit and I have to stand up to because it's too far. It's too far away. ASMR modus. The strike is done, finished, liquidated. Ophelia? What? Perihelion? Parahelion. Perfect. Auto-tune is over. I do want to see how that sounded with the auto-tune. That must have sounded so on key. Surprisingly accurate. Surprisingly accurate. Shut up, pass modus. Okay, so if I understood it correctly, .deb files are the equivalent to exe files. Not quite. DB would be like .msi files. They're installer packages. That's all. They're only used to install things. Okay, timestamp 4840. I cast Jared. Any file can be executed. It just needs to have the executable permission. Yep. Linux just do be like that. It makes you cough. Cool thing about Linux is you can make anything an executable. It's basically like renaming. It's just like changing the format of any file from like JPEG to .exe, except it actually works. Except if you did it on Linux, it would actually work. Technically, you can hide binary code in a PNG file and just set +X on it. Yeah. Because Linux. You can just PNG bomb. Sorry, I zoned out except for the word bottom. What? So you mean when I was setting up the PNG tuber thing? This? I was mentioning that in order for the transition to work and keep the alpha channel, I had to set it to appear and hide from and into the bottom left corner, like this. You know, so it works. So it works, and it keeps the alpha channel. So yeah. Nice thumb, idiot. Who are you calling idiot? I'm the idiotizer. LaMayo. So you zoned out, and I was talking to something completely unrelated, and then you just went like the copy, like he said bottom. He said bottom. Well, holy shit! Look at it. He said bottom. Guys, do you fancy some Gartic phone? I'm just saying. Do we Gartic this phone? I was setting up a job interview. I was setting up a job interview so clearly I had to so clearly the word bottom rattles me. Yes, bring lot garlic it. Yes. Yacht. The Internet of Things. Yes, bring Internet of Things. Sorry, me no have Arduino. Me no acquire. What? Okay. My brother in Christ, yes, I do fancy a cup of garlic throne. A garlic phone. Okay. Teléfono descompuesto. That's what you translate it to in Spanish. Well, no, not really. It's just teléfono roto. Because that would be like... That's like broken phone. It's teléfono roto. I just decided to translate it to descompuesto. Like, like decomposed. Like torn apart. Yeah, it's pretty similar. All right. My brothers and sisters in Christ, shall we Gartic phone? The link is on the screen right now. Join, and you won't be prosecuted. You won't be prosecuted for trying to run away from the authority. Oh wait, I need to switch to... Why? No, you don't need to switch to... You don't need Windows to play Gartic phone. It's a fucking like website. You don't need to switch operating systems. Stylus doesn't work with Linux. I've installed. But is there no driver for the stylus on Linux? Because being framework, surely there has to be like a stylus driver. Surely. What? All the T's. I cannot believe there are people in this chat that were born the year the Xbox One came out. Crazy. The year the world was supposed to end. How dare you? Story preset. Write a narrative using only a previous sentence as a reference. Yeah, but this one has no drawings. Like, part of the fun is just the drawings. I was born in 2008. So, the year of the financial crisis? How dare you? Okay. 1999 gang. Damn. I was born in 2001, the year the GameCube came out. 2 years after the Matrix. You were born the year the Matrix came out. That's crazy. At 4 months old, you were like, there is no spoon. I was born 1 year and a few months before Xbox One came out. Oh yeah, that was 2013. So it was what? 2012 was the Wii U, right? Because 3DS was 2011. And I can attest to that. But Wii U, I don't have a Wii U, but I was born the same year as SpongeBob premiered. That is right. 1999. That's correct. I was born early enough that they were still airing the first few episodes of SpongeBob. Like, I got to see the first episode of SpongeBob on TV. It was like a rerun, obviously, but we were still there, right? Game runs on Linux. Yes. But the stylus, like Agente stylus, I don't know if Framework have drivers for Linux. I still need to check that out, especially because I don't know of any drawing programs that can run on... Yeah, there's GIMP. GIMP is probably your best bet. The only thing is you will need a bunch of brushes. Like, you will need to go and look for brush packs. No wonder me and a gaming console are both 13 years old. God dang it, I want to draw! Are any more people like going to play? It's late though, so I can't. No! I am acutely aware of my time running out. The way people were born in 2012 and are conscious. I'm tapping it on my phone, by the way. You know. Well, you could technically draw on your phone. Are we playing or what? That it? Send the link again just in case any more people on the stream want to play. I was born a little over half a year after the first iPhone came out. Yeah, I was 6 when the first iPhone came out. It's just that we didn't really have internet in our household yet. Only my dad had internet on his computer. That was all. That was all. So if I wanted, like, say, like a PC game on the family PC, I would have to ask my dad, and then he would download it off the internet for me, and then he would put it on the family computer. right? And then it wasn't until like 2011, 2012, I want to say, when I got my own computer, and it still didn't have internet. It was just like, it was my computer, but it was completely offline, right? So I still had to ask my dad for like, hey, can you download this for me, right? And then when I entered high school, that's when I got my first phone and had internet. Maybe to some of you that was late. For me, I certainly thought at the time that it was late, but now I'm kind of grateful that I wasn't given a smartphone sooner, because wow, this wacky world we live in, where the main present for people at a birthday is like an iPhone at like 9 years old. Fuck that. Agente running his stylus on MS-DOS. Protocol PNG2 are next. Sorry, the protocol is dead. There is no more protocol. That's all you get. Scram. Out of here. Get out of here. Can I? Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Something. That N was horrible. Gorgeous. Crazy. What the fuck is that E? Scrumptious E. Wow. What an untold masterpiece. That's it. Wow, that clap was fucking loud. Yes, I have 2 distinct bottles of waters. Complain about it. What? The protocol attacks the protocol attacks the Lambda? Absolutely destroys, absolutely annihilates the Lambda. Okay, Pena has a bit of lag, but it does work. Cool. I wouldn't know how to turn down the lag. Maybe it has like a fast, like low latency mode or something. I wouldn't know. Mystical in his math lecture. Okay. Just perfect. Absolutely perfect. So this is mystical, right? And he is mysticalin. Mystical is mysticalin. I should probably make his hair go a little bit further like that. Otherwise he would have what we call a receding hairline. And then he goes, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then he's looking at the table here. And he's facing the most difficult exam of his life. I'm going to make this up. I don't even know if... I don't even know if this would have a limit. Okay. Just perfect. Just perfect. What a masterpiece. What a masterpiece. Literally 1 year old. Was that? Is that like small opal? Literally 1 year old. 1 year old, by the way. There's no S. If it's 1 year old. Get your English together, brother. Get your English facts together. Speak English. Ingrisu. Paul, after hearing the final version of Aphelion. Okay. Okay. I know this. Ah. Gotta make some speed lines in here for the added effect. Then he throws his phone onto the floor out of frustration with cord and his earphones still sticking out like that. And the phone makes a loud bang on the floor. By the way, this has to be a floor. But it doesn't. But if it doesn't cut me in half, that'll be good. Oh shit. Okay. This snare fucking sucks! And then just... There we go. Masterpiece. Wow. Gartic fun. Gortic. Gortic. Whoever gets the next prompt. Whoever gets this prompt is gonna have a fun time. Right. What? Pink Sea? Pink Sea is having a birthday in Minecraft. Who is Pink Sea? Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to make this about Minecraft. It'll be mostly dirt. And then there'll be some green sprinkled in within. Green sprinkled in there. Yeah. That one's more like it. There we go. Okay. We do that. And now we do this. No, not that. Because this is Minecraft. This is Minecraft, brother. It has to be in blocks. It has to be in blocks. Otherwise, there is no Minecraft. There you go. And then just I don't know, like draw an actual like C. Draw the letter C, but pink. I don't know. We could try that. An actual pink sea. And then let's make it have like googly eyes. Yeah. And then birthday girl. Then maybe we can draw a little crown for her. There you go. Crazy. Sorry, I didn't understand the reference. I don't know what you mean by pink sea. Very clearly, this is a gente sip. Also gets stick bucked. Because apparently that... Okay, and that would be it. And that would be the finish line, the finishment of this game. Okay, there we go. Guys, everyone return to the stream. We are about to witness the funny. Finish line reference? What? Finish line? Why does everything I say have to be a reference? We are so back. My brain is tired. So am I, but I have to pull through. A gente second account reference. Finish line is an agente alt? Why? Similar to how everything I say is a Xenoblade reference. But is Finish Line also a Xenoblade reference? You never experienced the true joys of my alt account? I can't say I have, no, brother. My brain wasn't working at the beginning. My brain wasn't working at all. He uploaded a song called Finish Line Numpty. That's an Agente reference. I know! You just said it! It's one of my favorites on Assault. Okay. Now I have to look for it. Xerox. Okay. I do know about Xerox. I haven't heard this. I take it it's not copyrighted, right? Yeah. We about to cross the finish line, bruh. Finish line's only mine, bruh.
My brain is tired of all the stressful thinking on my mind.
My brain is tired for the stress of thinking on my mind.
Thoughts deeply lodged into my eyes, but I'm so close to you. I climb and climb, and I keep on pushing brains aside.
Voice sounds like a Gente. I know, right? Maybe like a twin brother of his.
I'm so close to you.
Whoever this Xerox guy is, he's stealing. My brain is tired. Okay, I do admit that got in my head pretty quickly. If this isn't a cyberpunk ass drop like this, I'm going to lose my shit.
I'm so close to you.
I have lost my shit. You just can't see it. By the way, the snare fucking sucks. I know, right? Yeah. It sucks so hard. It sucks so hard. It accounts for every single time you told me that Snare 03 sucks. Now, all of that pales in comparison to this. So, let's get back to the shall we? Agente running his stylus on MS-DOS. It's just, he can't fucking take it. He's growing a white beard. And he's gone bald. And he's installed Arch Linux. Some dude at HOS Compute or Compite. Well, some dude at HOS Compite. Blue guy go to HOS Compite. What is HOS Compite? It's the feng shui conversation all over again. Blue Harvey has seen enough. He's going to the PC store. HOS Compite? Is that a thing? HOS Compite? No. It's not a thing. What? I guess you meant HOS Compute or like HOS Compute? His computer. HOS Compite is his computer. Agente, you just have the name of your next Xerox song here, HOS Compite. Now you have to do like an entire 6-minute rap with HOS Compite. Yeah. I tie it real tight. My man's on HOS Compite. I'm not trying to smite. What? Out of spite. Anyway. Mystical. Deciding what genre to make. I think. I think they did not think. Mystical in his math lecture. Okay. And that was no limits. Bro failed test. I think you failed that text. You failed to pick up on the no limits reference. Yeah. You have an F on your ID. Sorry, you have failed. You have failed being yourself. You have failed being you. When you go get your ID at like the police station, it's like just task failed successfully. It's just F key. That's how you know you failed. Skibbity modus rises up a gente tra-la-la. Stop. Shut up. You touch my tra-la-la. I know the song, okay? I'm familiar. A gente is enjoying Skibbity toilet. The fuck? My coffee is referencing an internet meme. Please help. And that's where the stick bug, where the stick bug, where the stick bug comes from. The fitness gram pacer test. Okay, and that's where you got the stick bug thing. Okay. I did get it was from Magente though. I did pick that up. Holy shit. There was no Agente in that picture, and still I got it. Agente zip also gets stick bugged. You got an F on your ID. That one was good. Protocol PNG tuber next. You can't handle the PNG. I really wish I could do a protocol voice chain live. That'd be sick. Protocol warns you about PNG files. What? PNG flight? Protocol is giving a white rose to a PNG file. I think I just saw thunder through my window. It's for you. The protocol confesses to this file of my computer. Josh Mill had no words. Protocol system file love story. System file? I thought it was file system. SpongeBob raiding Area 51 and stealing. Damn. SpongeBob really liked those planes. Saddam Hussein. And we're completely ignoring the SpongeBob incident then. Paul, after hearing the final version of Aphelion. Modus abuses so just came out as a snare. Dad, I'm a snare. You're no son of mine. Modus disowns is one of beast. Well, I am officially disowning this snare. In place of a new snare, I am retiring Snare 03 for good, and I'm replacing it with Mega Nova Snare 05. Coming soon, trademark. You've already heard it if you've listened to the Snowblind remix. That snare, that's Snare 05, Mega Nova. So when I hear the final version of Aphelion, I'm gonna go into the Saddam Hussein hiding spot. Okay. Protocol annihilates calculus. The entirety of calculus from existence. Well, from the entirety of calculus to lambda, I'd say there's a bit of a road. And yeah, that's about right. It's just forger of your own path. Yep. Okay. Cool. Humans with the truth. Humans reach the truth. They are covered in confetti. Dude? Okay, so the humans are just dude now. Okay. From now on, I'm calling the humans dude. In all future correspondence and in all future promo posts, this is now dude. Hi, I'm dude. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You might have heard the allegations. They are true. I have rebranded to dude. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Bye. By the way, that's not confetti. That's supposed to be the glass reflections on the model. Because, you know, if you've watched the New Year Protocol, you know what I mean. Everyone is rebraining. Being born after this Gartic phone game is complete. Damn. What's the blue supposed to be? Opal as a baby colorized. But we haven't addressed we haven't addressed the blue. Okay, I picked it up. It was small opal. Damn, that's tiny. What's this pink marble doing here? And then that skeet ball. Okay. No words. May I inquire on what the blue is supposed to be? Is it like, I don't know. Are you covered in like pool water or some? It's a baby blanket, and it perfectly adjusts to the exact figure of the baby. Wow. And they're already born with a pen and a tablet. That's crazy. The power of the Framework 12 stylus pen. Wow. Power. Empty. Well, there goes a Gente's prompt. Gartic phone. Gartic phone. Okay. That's where that came from. Gortik. Good fun. Not that though. I hate drawing on phone. Well, I mean, you did pretty well. Glorbik. Okay, so we had Glorbik phone. We had Gortik. We had MT, and then we had the power of the Framework 12 stylus pen. Great. Okay, this is the last one, Jeremy. I don't know. Just draw a Kirby eating cake. Wow. Not surprised. Kirby is a bit of a eater. Kirby eating strawberry cake. Yum. Damn. Look at him. Opal donut cake. Opal donut cake? Monument? Candle blopy? Blop? Pink sea? Pink sea? Kirby is pink sea? I don't know what the fuck that is, but happy birthday. Okay. Well, we know what Kirby's rapping alt account is. It's Pink Sea. And yes, we should all rebrain. Alright. In case anyone else that just came into the stream wants to join, there's the link. If not, we'll go for another one. New scientific invention. the enveloping baby blanket. What? Baby catsuit. Baby blue. My brain is too tired to play. Good. That's better. The more tired you are, the better you are at this game. Why am I Kirby again? I guess it just comes with the name. I don't know. Just comes with the brand. The power of melatonin. You have too much melatonin, you turn to Kirby. And then you get a desire to rap. And you become Pink Sea. Okay, that's all of them, right? Still another one. The more tired I am, the more of a dumbass I get. That's good for this game. rolls. Kirby plays marbles and fucking dies. As in, like, Kirby is the marble. Because he's, like, circular. He's, like, spherical. He decides to play as a marble. And then he falls off the stage and fucking dies. There you go. Marvelous. The final boss of TED Talks. TED Talks Johnson. How do I draw the final boss of TED Talks? Don't mind me. I have successfully conjured up the final boss of TED Talks, Mr. Talks himself. He's a speaker. Get it? He's a speaker at a conference. He speaks. Get it? It's funny, you know? About the protocol incident. Of 2025. And then obviously, how could I miss the big TED letters in the background? There you go. There you go. Fucking massive. Mr. Johnson. Okay, so this is clearly dude. Dude faces the seagull. That looks like a seagull to me. Or like, oh, it's the humans like T-posing. It's like I thought it was like a bird, like this way. Dude, the humans versus dude. Final battle. Kirby alter ego. Well, that's easy, right? It's just Meta Knight. Or like, I don't know. Do I even know how to draw fucking Kirby? It's just a circle blob. Fucking Christ, Paul. It's not that hard. Yeah, like black eyes, right? Like so. There you go. And then you got like blue socks or something. Socks. I just said socks. Yes, Kirby has socks. Cry about it. Alright, there you go. And then, obviously, his alter ego is the square. Ah, yes. It's cute, but also really evil protocol. Yes, there you go. the the ultimate epic battle of all time. We have Kirby, and then we have Corby. Ah, yes, the protocol is now Corby, and the humans are Dude. The ultimate matchup of all time. There you go. You lost the game. Nice. AirPods are low on battery. Oh no, whatever will I do? Don't tell me I have to I have to get the cable. Is that one Zim tune you may have heard of 3 years ago? So all of them? Okay, so a few years back, I heard an early ID of glass lung. So let me try to draw some lungs. This is not gonna go well, by the way. This is gonna go absolutely fucking horribly. But hey, it's just... dreaming is free, right? It's something like that, right? That looks like fucking meat. What do lungs look like? Okay, it's not that far off. Just have to draw a longer, like, conduit here. And then it just splits up. There you go. And then it's just... there you go. And then you just draw the vessels here or some. My God. Medical accuracy with Paul A.K. Modus. Except it's glass. Except it's glass, brother. It's made of glass. And it breaks. It's made of glass and it breaks. So bits of lung come off every now and then. The person who gets this drawing next, this is what's going to happen to their lungs when they see this. Now it's your turn to describe the scene. Opal and Kirbo are friends. But what if little pair of lungs in a great big world? Contrary to popular belief, this is not healthy for the human body. What's not? Oh, the having a lung of glass? Yeah, I wouldn't say that's very healthy. If you were to sing with those glass lungs, could you be called a glass cannon? Because you'll be projecting voice. And you'll be projecting. So you're throwing a projectile of sound. So therefore, you're a glass cannon. Yeah, Jared, clip that. Kirby and the New Year Protocol coming soon on the Wii. Holy shit. That has to be the greatest game of all time. Jeff Keighley has to jump on this shit right now. So I have my fair share of Wii games. So I know what they look like. Thankfully, this will be simple enough. There you go. And then you just do. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, Paul. Do better. Jesus Christ. Do better. Don't be sorry. Be better. They never said they had to be friends on the prompt. Just be evil. I already have less than a quarter of time left. Holy crap. Kirby versus God. Ah, yes. Oh no. No! There we go. We just need some stars now. There we go. That's it. As many stars as we can fit. Alright, got it. Wow! Holy crap. Are we ready? Christ. Christ is right. Christ is right. Man never misses a chance to flex his Apple products. You do realize having Apple is not a flex. Not to me, peasant. I think I've made the most crudest sketches of my OC yet. It is an abomination. Well, at least your OC is not a literal square. Well, now it isn't, but it used to be. Alright, let's start. Kirby plays marbles, falls off the stage, and fucking dies! And Kirby fucking dies! And Kirby fucking dies! Oh no! Your OC is a Blender default cube and a human free model, exactly. The Kirbo is dead. Kirbo. Oh no, Kirbo. Rip Kirbo. Open now. Kirbo is asleep. That looks like one of those like. What was that one cartoon that had like the triangle face characters? There's probably a lot of them, but like, what was it? I don't know. But I remember one cartoon show here on TV, Gravity Falls, maybe, but I haven't watched a lot of Gravity Falls. I think that's a little bit past my time. So like when they were airing this on TV, I was past TV. I was more of like early 2000s Code Lyoko type shit. This was later. No, I don't think that's the case. Gartic phone auto-generates an unhinged sentence. I ain't drawing that. What the fuck? But unhinged could be anything. Just play along with the game, fool. You lost the game. Kawaii Dark Souls death screen. You died, uwu. You forgot the uwu. That's not kawaii. Dark Souls Opal Kirby edition. It's just everything is about Opal and Kirby now. Sorry, I don't know much about Dark Souls, so have this have this what? Sephiroth. Okay. Have the Sephiroth curve. Sephiroth. Apple ad for the brand new Apple Skibbity toilet. Introducing iToilet. Yes, that's exactly where you'll be dumping all your monies now. And you're gonna like it. Because Tim Cook made it. Okay, I'm actually not drawing that. I have this instead. Kirby joins the Great Alliance. Yes, Kirby and the New Year Protocol coming soon on the Wii. Kirby versus God. Oh man. I am not Kirby. That's not me. Yeah? There are 2 pink marbles on the screen. You which ones? You which ones? Opal and Kirby ship? Nah. Friends. Yes. They friend. Opal and Kirby are friend, but what if... What? Like for part 2? You could have just drawn them like the like the Avengers Endgame, like Battlefield or something. The final boss of TED Talks Johnson himself. There you go. It's a speaker because he speaks. Speaker head exposing the protocol for the termination of cancelled protocol. You're racist. You're blue, so you're racist. Blue to call. Blue to call. I am laughing at a fucking speaker head man telling the protocol you're cancelled. Oh shit. Bro fell off. God fucking damn it. This is the dumbest fucking shit. And then the blue took all. Somewhere out there's a parallel universe where the protocol is good and blue. It is good and blue pilled. Alright, Danny. The humans meet the dude. Okay. So I was correct. It was the humans versus dude. And the dude apparently just looks like this now. The humans versus dude. Final battle. Okay. They've lost their eyes. It's just a smile. The humans would never just blow up a guy. What the fuck? I never said they're killing Numa. Humans kill Agente. Wow, that's a bit of a plot twist. I'm sorry, Agente. But are they sorry? In that parallel universe? I don't know. The protocol was good and blue before A1AP5, I think. You are correct. Pink ball, you know which one I mean. Ah, yes, the return of Pink Sea. Kirby alter ego. It's just a C. It's Serby. Kirby versus Corby. It's just Kirby but with 100 less IQ. Kirby mitosis. Except one has a mutation. Linux was Kirby mitosis? I'm sorry, I need to know more about this, I need to investigate about Kirby mitosis. It's canonical? No, it's not. No, it's not. You just fucking with me. I 100%ed that one Kirby game on the DS. Which one was it? The first one that came out on the DS. No, it's not Mass Attack. I think it's this one. But it's in Spanish. No, I need the English version. Squeak Squad. Yeah, it's this one. I think it's this one. Right? Kirby Squeak Squad. Can I just get some gameplay of it? Is it this one? I think it is, yeah. Yeah, it's this one. This game is the only game on the Nintendo DS that I 100%ed. On the entire... On my entire 4GB micro SD card, on my flash card, on my DS, this is the single game that I 100%ed on this very console. I remember having this game along with a cousin. My cousin has a DSi, and he had another flash card with the same game, and we were just trying to compete with each other. And it got so bad that we both 100% of the game. It was crazy. So I know my fair share of Kirby, but I've never heard of Kirby mitosis. Now that, while this NYP headcanon, I think we just had our fair share of I'm back. And now I'm with Kirby. NYP 11 coming January 2026. False. Exactly. Farces. Is that one Zim? Okay. It was Zim false. But it wasn't 3 years ago. It was a little bit earlier, right? Contrary to popular belief, this will result in death. No, don't do it, Danny! Don't stick a fork into the... By the way, this in Europe would probably not kill you. In the US, this is deadly. This is lethal. In the EU, you might actually have a bit of a chance because in the US, there are some plugs that are not grounded. In Europe, all of them have ground, or like they all have they're all grounded in some way, I think. And they have like trips on the plug itself. So if you plug something in and it overvolts, if the mains doesn't trip and the house lights go out, you'll probably kill the switch, the plug, but you'll probably be alive. You will probably live. They are grounded in reality and reason. Imagine not having a ground pin. This meme was made by Electrical Safety Gang. This meme was made by Electro Boom. What did we just witness? We witnessed Peak Gardic and the Blutokol. I laugh at the smallest shit. Man. Bro fell off. A speaker man telling the protocol you're cancelled. To be fair, that would be a pretty amazing sight to behold. That was a really good round. Yep. That one in particular was a really good round. You know, the one game I've been able to play lately on the Switch, and on anything for that matter. So last night I did get to play a little bit of Panzer Dragoon and Knights on my Saturn. You guys might have seen that Instagram story. But lately it's mostly just been Sonic Crossroads for me, dude. It's so good. It reminds me of the time where I got absolutely immersed into All-Stars Racing Transformed. When I first got that on PC, it got crazy. I tried to go for S rank on all of the time trials. I tried to I tried to 100% the challenge mode. I'm not sure if I made it, but I tried. And I tried really hard. And I spent a lot of hours playing that game because I didn't really have So, yeah, the only one I didn't really enjoy that much was Team Sonic Racing. But, hey, Racing Crossroads has led me to revisit All-Stars Racing Transformed on the 3DS specifically, like the 3DS port of Transformed. I've been playing this quite a bit. But also, I've revisited the original Sonic and All-Stars Racing on the DS. And this was particularly impressive to revisit because I just rediscovered that this runs at 60 FPS on a fucking DS. Sonic racing game. And it plays really well. And yeah, I also tried to 100% this. I'm not sure if I succeeded, but the Sonic Crossroads thing has let me back into a Sonic racing like rabbit hole where I've re-downloaded the original All-Stars Racing and then Racing Transformed on the DS and 3DS. So now, if I ever have to go anywhere, like outside, say I'm at the doctor's office and I'm waiting outside, or yeah, I'm like waiting for a doctor's appointment, and I'm sitting outside at the waiting room, I know what to whip out instead of Balatro on my phone. Because Balatro is it's hideous. It's a really good game, and that's the worst part. It's just hideous. But this is just fun. I played Sonic 1 on a GD Nokia, and it ran so slow. Then I played it on PC and was like, what the fuck, why is this game so fast? I first played Sonic 1. I believe it was on PC as well, yeah. I tried it on an old emulator called Kega Fusion, I think it was. And then I tried to put it on my DS. I'm not sure if I succeeded. I tried to go for a Genesis simulator on the DS. I don't know if I found it. But then I did find it for the 3DS. And then I found out there's this remaster collection thing on the Saturn called Sonic Jam, which has Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. So I have that, and that's where I'm playing, and if I ever get the urge to play OG Sonic, I'll do it on the Saturn, because that's like the most authentic experience with the CRT, no lag, and well, a Sega console, right? That like makes the most sense. But yeah. The commentator in the OG one is so fun. Yeah. Is that a DS Lite? Yes. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Like the boot up sound. Oh, it's so quiet. Alright. Mic is now super loud. But check this out. If that doesn't... Wait. If that doesn't bring back memories... And then yeah, I have a flashcard. I've had this flashcard for years. It's
In
called
2025, what makes someone a criminal?
So committing G against your AirPods makes you a criminal. I'm not sure I can say that on the stream. So before I was so rudely interrupted by Keanu Reeves on the screen here. I've had this flashcard for years. It's called the Supercard DS2. It's like the end game of flashcards. It's pretty expensive, but it has like so much stuff built in. So obviously it loads DS games, but then it has a GBA emulator built in, so you can play GBA without using the slot 2 thing. You have a PDF reader for some reason. Then you have a lot of MAME emulators. So you can play a bunch of MAME stuff. See that? MAME stuff. And then there's this is also MAME. There's Moonshell, which is like the the only the music player that was like in every single flashcard. It was Moonshell. And then it has an NES emulator, so I could also play OG Mario Brothers here. And then there's also an SNES emulator, which runs a little bit finicky, because yeah, just NES, Super NES on the DS is like the absolute it's like the limit of what this thing can emulate, because it's a DS Lite. What can you expect? I would have loved to as a small, stupid, nose-dripping child at school. Yeah, this was a gift for me for my first communion, back when I was good and Christian. So first communion, this was back when when phones were not the #1 gift. It was this. Everyone asked for a Nintendo or for like some other console, like an Xbox or like a PS2 at the time, right? But yeah, I wanted a DS and they gave me a DS. I had an easy flash. It did the job pretty well. I have like 1 billion flashcards. I have 1 billion flashcards. I'm gonna show you. So I have 2 Supercard DS2s, because one is from my sister. So I have one for me and one for my sister. So I have 2 Supercard DS2s. And then I have I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 R4s. So this is the other flashcard, the other DS2, and then I have an R4, another R4, another R4, and another R4. This one is fried though. This one died after a firmware update. This one is fried, but all 3 of these with the right kernel, they work. And you can load games on it. So yeah, it's 4 R4s. So yeah, I don't exactly remember why I have 4 R4s. This was the first one that I had. My uncle gave this to me. He bought this for me. My first R4 was this from my uncle, and now it's fried. So it's really sad. This one, I believe we got from my sister a while back. And then the gold ones, I believe it was because it stopped working with her DSi or like her 2DS or something. And then we got these, and I'm not sure, like I'm not too sure, but I know about the first one, and then the DS2s. The DS2s were like the last ones, so it was like we bought that and then we were set. Battleship players be like I always wanted to try a console, but I just never got one. Dude, Depending on what console you want, they can be absolute dirt cheap. Do you actually know what DS stands for? Yes, it stands for double screen. Or D's. PictoChat Gardic Phone when? Gardic Phone existed before Gardic Phone. It was called PictoChat. Anyone remember PictoChat? Funnily enough, I got the OG Sonic and Sega Racing game as a first communion gift. So yeah, it's just I can fire it up maybe. I love PictoChat. Yeah, it was crazy. Oh, and the flashcard just died. Okay. So I have this thing where the card slot on my DS Lite is really, really finicky. So I have to fiddle with the flashcard quite a bit to get it to recognize. But it only happens with the flashcard. With like actual like DS cartridges, like legal cartridges, it works well for some reason. So anyone remember Hatina Flipnote? I knew it was a thing. I never got to use it because you have to remember, my first access to the internet was like at 15 years old, and by that time I was past the DSi craze. So and around that same time was when the like Wi-Fi things for the DS went down. So yeah. I think I would never be able to say my DSi was my very first console I got, and it has way too much sentimental value. Yeah, no, don't sell that shit. Just hold on to it. By the way, this is not the original case. This DS Lite that you're seeing here was originally in silver. The silver case, the hinge broke. The hinge broke. So we had to get a new case for it. So we transplanted the guts to a black bottom and shiny blue top. It was amazing. Did you microwave it? No, I didn't. And then what I did, and then I believe we wanted. I just wanted to change the color. Or no, we had dead pixels on the screen, so we had to replace the top screen, and we bought a replacement. And then, like, in the meantime, I told my dad, like, hey, I want to change the color of this thing. And he painted that blue top. He painted it in a custom, really cool, shiny orange that I still have, by the way. I still have that case. But then what happened is the top screen broke again, and this time it like actually broke. Instead of having dead pixels, it started like doing like full screen shenanigans, and then it just stopped working. It just like showed like dead white. So I had to replace it again, but this time it's way harder to get replacements, and like this was 2024 now. It's so much harder to get top screen replacements for this thing. So I pretty much like, and the replacement was even more expensive than just getting a whole nother console. So I bought another whole console. I bought another DS. And instead of keeping that full DS, I transplanted my guts from my DS onto this, onto the case. So it's actually the guts of my original DS, of my original silver DS, and I have in a little drawer here, I have the components with the broken top screen. I have a Frankenstein of the guts from the new DS that I got. With the old case, with the orange case. But it has a broken top screen, so I can't like build a new DS off of it because I'm missing a top screen. But here it is, brothers and sisters. Here's the black bottom, you see, and this is the top. This is the custom shiny orange case. I would absolutely love to be able to put this on here. Just be able to put that one here. It's just, if you want to change this top shell, you have to take out the top screen. And the top screen is like, has a ribbon cable that is like woven inside the hinge, like turn around, and then it goes to the bottom board, which is the main board. Okay, so when you open it up, the top screen is here, and then it has a ribbon cable that goes here into the hinge. Inside the hinge, it turns around like this, and then it goes into the main PCB. So replacing this top screen is scary. It's terrifying, okay? And I don't want to do that, okay? I want to avoid that at all costs. At least like doing it myself. Okay? If I know someone who is absolutely qualified to do it, I will probably ask them to do it. Right? But right now I'm just it's not a priority, okay? The DS works and it's the original guts. I would love to have my custom painted top shell on it, but it's just too hard. It's just too hard to replace. And then, well, it's got all the guts in here. So you want to see a custom? You want to see a DS motherboard? It has everything it needs. It's got it all. It's just, yeah. It has the CPU in here, I believe. Yeah, that's the CPU, I think. That little chip, that's the CPU. And yeah, it's just, so there's a ribbon cable here that like goes all the way up and then into the top screen. But the thing is, bottom screen, this is what happened to the top screen. So you're seeing the top screen and these things dangling, that's the speakers, right? Look what happened to the top screen ribbon cable. It just straight up broke. It broke off. You see? It torn off. It just... And obviously, you can't make that work again because it's broken. And you can't change the ribbon cable either because it goes inside the screen. You see that? It goes inside the screen. So I have to somehow open up this whole piece, which I'm not doing, by the way. I'm too terrified to do that. So at some point when I have nothing else better to do, I would like to get this done by a professional, because I am not a professional. Okay. But yeah. And then this new 3DS I bought a couple years ago because I really wanted to have a new 3DS with the color buttons and like the new CPU and all that. And I also have an original aqua blue 3DS that I lent to someone, so I don't have it here. But yeah, Modus puts his guts in a DS cyberpunk reference. I had pen and paper like a boomer. I think I would never be able to sell my DSi. Oh, I read that. How is the chilling this Friday? Good. We're about to sign off. It stands for dual screen. Okay. Cool. Okay, so what I was saying is, depending on what console you want to get, so it was in response to that comment of, I don't think I always wanted to try a console, but I just never got one. Depending on what console you want to buy, you can get them for dirt cheap. One of these, 40 euros right now in near mint. Okay, 40 euros for this. The original 3DSs go for even cheaper if you know where to look. This one, the new 3DS, is actually a little bit rarer because there weren't as many made. So I paid 130 for this one. Still pretty cheap for the condition it's in. And well, it didn't come with the original stylus, but that's about the least of my problems. But yeah, the new 3DS is a lot rarer, so it's 130. Like, I paid for this one. Yeah, it's just if you wanna like get like a Game Boy Advance or like a Game Boy Advance SP or like a PSP, you can get them for pretty much nothing, and you can mod them really easily, and you have so many games at your disposal. A PS Vita is an emulation beast. A Switch you can also get for like 150 if you know where to look. A Switch 1, that is. And if you get a vulnerable Switch 1, which is a Switch you can mod and homebrew and like install all sorts of emulators and stuff, you can run Linux on that thing if you want. So if you want just one console to rule them all and for as cheap as possible, I would say get the early V1 Switch, like the first year batch of Switch V1s, and just mod it, and you will have access to pretty much everything up until like PS1 on just a single console. And then if you want to pay a little bit more, I would say just go for a Steam Deck, because with the Steam Deck you can emulate Switch better than Switch right now. So it just makes so much sense. So if I had the same money to spend now that I did back in 2017 when I paid $330 for my Switch and Mario Odyssey, like the launch Switch, if I had that same money now, I would have probably saved it up and paid a little bit more for the Steam Deck today. I have the Switch now. Yeah. And that's it. I'm gonna close it out now, I think. It was a fun conversation. My best friend spilled chalky milk on my DS and glitched out the top screen. It was all green and pink pixels. Yeah. So what happened on mine was that the ribbon cable was starting to break, like physically break. So you would see, like, the screen worked, but there were like red, green, and blue, like weird things going around and like glitches. The colors were a little bit glitched sometimes. And then it came to a point where, depending on how much you bent the top screen, it would work or it wouldn't work. And then it just broke off completely, and it was just fully blank. And then I could see nothing on the screen, so it was dead. But yeah, I am treating this like it's the fucking atomic bomb. Like, it's just, I'm treating it with so much care. When I open it, when I play with it, I make sure not to abuse it, because man, these things can be really delicate. The new 3DS is a little bit more sturdy, so this one I feel a little bit more comfortable, like going to town on it, like just right. Hello, Modus, Jigsaw here. I dare you to make the worst 808 possible. Well, you might have come to the wrong place, because today we're not producing. That would be next Tuesday. Worst 808 possible. Just make a sine wave and reverb it. And then you turn it down like 9 octaves. And then you reverb it again. And then you distort it. And then you distort it again. And then you add reverb again. And then it turns into techno rumble. And you're done. Guys, thank you so much for joining and stick around until the very end of the stream. I had a lot of fun. It was definitely chill. It was an actual proper Friday chill. It wasn't like last week where it was just fucking Armageddon. My heart rate went down with this one, which is, it's good. Tomorrow, less than 24 hours actually, October 11th, Feedburgs, okay? Around 3 hours of feedback with the man, Paul A.K. Modus himself. Not the protocol, dude. Okay. Saturday, October 11th, starting at 7 p.m. Central European Summertime. Yes, we are still in summertime. We're still in daylight savings until like a week and a half from now. Okay? I'll still be talking in summertime for at least one more week. Okay? And yeah, that'll be the last stream of this week. And then on to the next week. Until then, I've been Paul, aka Modus. Have a great rest of your night. And I shall see you tomorrow on the weekend. So, yeah. I've been Paul, aka Modus, as always. Until next time.